You've probably seen it in the background of a lot of videos, but this is the official reveal of the barn, or rather the projects that we have for the barn. We haven't done very much to the outside yet, so this is a really good before picture of the barn, but we've done quite a bit of work on the inside, and I didn't get any before pictures of the inside of the barn. So I'll try to explain what we've done so far and all of the projects that we have planned for the barn. We have 3 sets of these sliding barn doors. The first 2 sets over here go into the same section of the barn, and the last section goes into a different room of the barn that has a partitioning wall separating it. So this door back here we're going to replace with an overhead garage door. This door in the middle we're just going to completely close in, and this door over here will also be replaced with an overhead garage door. We're also going to cover this side of the barn with steel siding, as well as a couple other parts that don't have it yet. Some of the barn already has siding, so we should be good there. But I'll take you inside and I'll show you what we've done inside. When we first moved in, this area of the barn was pretty much designated for animals, and it had a pallet floor, so it was pallets and then 4x8 sheets of plywood or OSB on top of that, and then a layer of straw. There was also some fencing for the animals, so this section back here was fenced off, and there was another fenced area on that side over there. The fencing had posts dug probably 2 to 3 feet, maybe more, into the ground. So Joel pulled those posts out with a skid loader with the forks and chains. He used the skid loader to pull the wood flooring out and the pallets out and get everything cleaned up. He has graded the floor a little bit in here, but we're going to bring in more fill and then put down some foam, and then we're going to hire somebody to put concrete in this whole section of the barn. On this end of the barn, the dirt floor was pretty much how it is right now. There was maybe a little bit of straw on the floor, but there was a lot of garbage in this area. There was the seat for a vehicle, there was large car parts, pallets, miscellaneous scrap metal, just all kinds of garbage that we have slowly been taking to the dump and just clearing everything out so that we can get ready for concrete. So concrete is going to be the next step out here, but we're also planning to do spray foam insulation and planning to heat the barn. In order to prepare for the spray foam insulation, Joel has been cutting 4x8 sheets of OSB down into smaller sections, like 9.5 inches wide, and then miscellaneous lengths to be able to fit them up in between the rafters to cover the gapping that's up there so that we can spray the insulation up there. You can see the new wood up there that he has installed so that the spray foam insulation can be put in and that those gaps are covered. The last section of the barn in the back already has concrete on the floor, and I think that the previous owners probably used that as a shop area. So we've taken all of our stuff that we need to have moved and just put it over there for now while the work is being done in here. I think the plan is to have the spray foam insulation done on this side of the barn, and then when this is all done, we'll move all of our stuff over here so that we can put spray foam on the walls of that side of the barn also. That side of the barn had some insulation in the walls already, probably only like a wall and a half had insulation, and the one wall that was full with insulation had wood covering it. So Joel ripped all of that wood off, tore all the insulation out, and cleaned all that up. You could tell that the mice had been in the insulation because there was a lot of holes chewed through the insulation, and the top of the wall didn't have any insulation in it, just from settling or from mice, I'm not sure. But either way, we got all that taken out, and we're going to do spray foam in there also. I'll be sure to post some videos as things progress with the barn. I don't want to give it a definitive timeline, but I think that we're hoping August for pouring the concrete and hopefully September for doing the spray foam insulation. That way we can utilize the barn throughout the winter. But thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss our update videos, and we'll see you in the next one.